If I told you the same instinct that saved our ancestors from starvation is what now pushes you towards 7-day results, would you be curious or offended? Controversial take. Ozempic isn't the villain. The villain is the fantasy of the eternal shortcut. The tribe that survived didn't have a hack. It had a low flame, routine, and patience. And that's what nobody wants to hear. Want to understand why your body keeps asking for help while your head keeps hunting for miracles? Let's be blunt. You wake up tired. Strong coffee, quick scroll, packed schedule, rushed lunch, sugar in the afternoon to keep going. At night, screens because you deserve it. You wake up again looking like you pulled an all-night watch alone. Guilt shows up, the internet promises. Ozempic, pills, red light, cold showers. None of that is necessarily bad. The problem is when it becomes a crutch to avoid fixing the basics. In the cave, the tribe did the simple things every day. Divide tasks, light the fire, cook, rest. Today, you outsource exactly what used to be non-negotiable: prep, rhythm, and consistency. Why does this happen? Because your brain loves to save energy. Long ago, conserving energy saved lives. Today, the same mechanism searches for shortcuts that look like solutions and turn into traps. Almost everything that promises less effort silently steals your discipline. And discipline isn't a shout. It's well-set ground. The difference between broth and chaos is organization and time. When you skip steps, you eat raw. Eating raw once is fine. The problem is turning it into a lifestyle. Reframe with me. Ozempic, biohacks, and trends can be tools. Tools extend your hand. They don't replace your head. You're the one in charge. Think of the tribe's cook. They knew some cuts went straight to the flame. Others needed hours. They knew which wood burned cleanest. They knew when to stir and when to wait. Biohacks are like new woods in pots, useful. But without the cook, without you applying criteria, the fire either goes out or burns down the hut. It's not about demonizing shortcuts. It's about putting them in the right place. Support, not pillars.
Now for the simple stuff that works. No drama, no techno-babble. First, you need a daily anchor that doesn't depend on motivation. Think low flame. Choose a breakfast you can repeat on good days and bad. One base, simple protein, some fiber, water. Don't change it every day. Repeat until it's automatic. The person lighting the fire didn't test 3 methods every morning. They used what always worked. Second, set 2 times that protect your body from improvisation. The time you close the day and the time you open it. At night, 30 minutes before bed, actually slow down. Warmer light, screens out of the bedroom, warm shower. The minimal setup for tomorrow morning. In the morning, 5 minutes of sunlight at the window, water, and a decision. What's today's one health hunt? Just like the tribe. Kill the embers carefully, stack the wood for the next dawn. Third, treat food as a signal, not a prize. In the village, eating was part of the cycle, not emotional reward. Here, the rule is pragmatic. Build a plate you recognize even when tired. Half of it with living things, greens, vegetables, a quarter with protein that fits your budget and stove, a quarter with something that sustains you, rice, potatoes, roots. Tinker as little as possible during the week. You want predictability, not spectacle. The body loves predictability. So does your mood. Fourth, add low-friction movement. Nothing epic. 15 minutes of walking after 2 meals. It's stirring the pot of your blood. Improves digestion, clears your head, helps sleep. If not 2 meals, do 1. If not 15, do 8. The tribe knew. Staying completely still let the fire die. A little air keeps the embers alive. Fifth, if you decide to use any shortcut, medication, supplement, cold plunge, light therapy, fasting, tie it to a rule that keeps you in charge. Simple rule. I only use it if the day's basics were done. No low flame setup, no shortcut. You're training your brain to understand that tools don't replace foundations. That changes everything. Sixth, get a human lookout. Not a noisy group. One person. 2 messages every day. Fire lit and fire out. An emoji works. If you miss, pay a small, immediate price. Do the other person's dishes, donate a small amount to a cause, Take a 30-second cold shower. Sounds silly. Teaches the brain fast. In the tribe, this was called responsibility. Nobody wanted to be the reason for tomorrow's hunger.
See how the pieces fit? Low flame in the morning to stabilize. Protect the edges of the day to reduce improvisation. A repeatable plate to remove drama. A short walk to stir the embers. The shortcut rule to remind you who's in charge. A lookout to keep you honest. It's easy to apply because it's built for normal days, not perfect ones. And normal days are most of them. You might say, but I want fast results. I get it. Our ancestors did too. The difference is they knew how to wait for the right doneness. Rushed meat turns tough. A rushed body charges interest. In 2 to 3 months of low flame, what seems slow today becomes inevitable. Clothes fit again. Mood steadies. Sleep improves. Work yields. It won't go viral in a feed. It makes life work. And if you're already using something like Ozempic under medical guidance, no guilt, no shame. Just don't put it on a pedestal. Use it as a bridge while you build the road. Sleep routine, base plate, post-meal walk, day edges. Without a road, the bridge collapses. With the road, the bridge accelerates. Right tool, right place. Notice the callbacks. Did we talk about a low flame? We return to it whenever we choose to repeat what works. Did we talk about the tribe? We return to quiet accountability with someone who sees you. Did we talk about shortcuts? We return to the rule that keeps the hut from catching fire. The cycle is this: prep, light, stir, rest, repeat. Not charming, effective. I want you to finish with a simple image. You in front of a pot that's slowly simmering. No smoke show, no spectacle, just the smell of something that will sustain your tribe, your body, your family, your work, soon. You stir, taste, wait, serve. Tomorrow, again. That's how you win the week. That's how you win ordinary life. Tell me, what part of this made the most sense to you today? Comment and share which low flame you're starting today. And if this helped, follow the Savage Dawn channel and share it with someone in your tribe who's been hunting too many shortcuts. See you next time.